Today's big question is, what is love? Huge question. Question that has tried to be answered by philosophers, by artists, poets, playwrights, songwriters, musicians, and everyone in between. What exactly is this thing that we are craving deep in our beings that cause us to go into relationships, feel all kinds of things, end relationships, still feeling all kinds of things, and everything in between with all of that? We love our children. We love our parents sometimes. We love our partner, and then we hate our partner, then we love our partner again. And this back and forth and this angst that beautiful pieces of art have been written and sung about this question. What is love? This is one of life's biggest questions. I do want to get into this. Firstly, my name is Rob Durlich. I'm a spiritual thinker, teacher, coach. I want to help you live a life that is unshakable, meaning that at the core of your being, you know who you are, you know what you're grounded in, and no matter how life swirls around you, you don't move. You got it. You got life because you got you. So, what is love? I have to go back to our deepest desire because for me, as I observe the world, everything that it is, and I help people through their pain, through the things that they want to bring forth and change that is still anchored deep in their soul, that bothers them, that the things they wrestle with. Why can't life move forward? Why can't life become the thing that I want, the thing that I'm dreaming of? I can see it, but I can't get there. And most of the time, behind all of it, behind all the things we call toxic, behind all the pain and hurt that people cause us, behind the thing that drives the relationship with our parents, the relationship with our lover, the relationship with our partner, with our spouse, is this desire of love. With each relationship, it looks different. A parent to a son and daughter is very different than a lover to a lover to a spouse, a lover to a partner, all of those things. But it's still the core part of our being is to be loved. And we wrestle with that. We've wrestled with that since the beginning of time, as long as we are not completely stuck in survival. It's the thing we long for the most. It's the thing once food has been met, once shelter has been met, once we're not in direct danger of our lives, we're seeking love. It's the thing that we seek, and we seek it from other people. And therein lies the challenge, because that other person who changes throughout our life cannot ever give us the love that we deeply are craving for. We get close. Some do better than others, but ultimately, at the core of our being, we're looking for something called unconditional love. We're looking for something deeper than really any human can give us, though we will chase it, though we will go after it. It's what love is. It's this tricky, beautiful experience. And I'm not going to go too far down the existential or the esoteric nature of love, the philosophical parts of it. I just want to bring it forward into your being, into your body. What is your deepest desire in life? Yes, you may want to go out and create a lot of cool things in the world. Maybe you have a vision to build a business a certain way, to help a certain kind of people, to show up in the world in this way, to accomplish this, to experience that. But I want to ask you, when your head lays on your pillow at night, what's underneath all of that? I want to challenge you to really go there, because I believe it is us desiring to be loved, to be seen, to be heard, to be validated as completely us, as everything we can be. And that's the problem, because most of the time when we grow up, we receive love from our parents. And because of cultural pressure, because of social, economic pressure, because of religious pressure, political pressure, overall family values, overall cultural values, and all the different things, we receive love from our parents, but it feels inside of us is somewhat conditional. We may have the greatest parents on the planet, but in part, we're going to receive that love as conditional, that meaning We have to become a certain person in order for them to love us. Now, they may not be completely true. They may love us regardless, but maybe there's a story that's there that says, I needed to become this, contort this way, act in this manner. Maybe it's grades. Maybe it's wealth. You got to go create your own mark upon the world. Maybe it's this or that. But you have to do something, become something that is not you, contort, put on a certain mask in order for you to feel like you are receiving love from them. Because inside it's your experience. Whether true or not, whether objectively true, doesn't matter, because this is a subjective reality inside of your being, how you feel and how you experience it. So we have this angst, this deep angst to be loved unconditionally, that I don't have to perform. I don't have to be a certain way in order to be loved. That's the existential angst we have with this. But that desire is there. And what I want to bring to you is, why do we have this desire if it is so hard for another human, such as our parents, our partner, whoever, to meet that? Why is it so hard? Why is that desire even there that we have to contend with? Will someone just love me for who I am? Not be anything of performance, not be contorting any other way. And my challenge to you is this, because the whole question about this video is, what is love? Which comes back to something I believe is eternal. It comes back to something that is, we came from. It's an energy. It's a way of being. It is the animation of the universe. It is the energy behind creation. And in that, it is a great mystery. We experience it through definitional love, such as romantic love. We can understand that, but it comes into the form of a relationship. And within that relationship, we have dynamics and boundaries. We share values. I'm this way for you because you help me feel this way. And we have an exchange of values in order to form a relationship. And with that, the muddiness of do you love me gets blurred. But here, I believe that there is an eternal version of the thing that we are looking for. This is why we crave it. It is because God, Spirit, Source, the great mystery that is the universe, the beingness behind all of it, is at the core unconditional love. And I believe, in my spiritual understanding of the world, our souls have come from that. So we already have an energetic signature of what that feels like. And we enter this 3D reality, this crazy world of free will and chaos, of cause and effect, where all these things swirl around and happen to us that a lot of times make us question what and why are we here? But behind that is this thing that we're craving called love, that we really can't define, but we know somewhat of what it feels like, or what we want it to feel like. And so I just wanted to introduce this subject. I have more videos that I want to create about these existential questions, because when we go into coaching, when we go into healing, we go into therapy, we take courses, we read books. How do I heal the pain that is in my heart? How do I heal this thing that has been plaguing me, been troubling me? How do I find peace? And all of this. And behind all of it, all the stories that govern our life, is our love story. Is the story of love and what we're supposed to be in order to be loved, to receive love. And we turn and put these masks on in order to get love, but yet we never quite get the thing we're looking for. Because this is an existential question of reality. That I believe reality at the core of the mechanics of the universe, the quantum mechanics of that is so bizarre and crazy, behind it is an active, creative energy called love, capital Love. And in this 3D reality, human to human, we get to experience small Love because we're in relationships and all of these other interesting human dynamics, which all need to be healed, all need to be understood, the practical 3D world that we live in. And I leave you with this. I leave you with this charge, with this hope, that love is something that cannot be fully found in another human. It is found already within you. Not through self-love, not through the nice spiritualese language, oh, you got to love yourself more. Yes to self-care, yes to this thing called self-love, but deeper than that is there's an eternal part of you that knows what love is. That, I believe, is God. Not the religious God, not the Christian God, not the Muslim God, the God beyond all of that. The God that circles all of those religions. The great mystery, God's Spirit source. At the end of the day, you are stamped with that signature that God fucking loves you. That is the thing you're looking for. You want it through relationships. You want it through the other that is in front of you. And that makes perfect sense. That makes complete sense. And it's hard to receive that love, that unconditional love. I can show up completely as me with no mask, no armor, no guards. And it's beautiful when we find parts of that with another. But when you lay your head on your pillow at night, do you feel that you are loved? Do you feel like you're just floating in the universe without any connection to its source? Or do you feel that you are loved? Which to me is the source of the universe. That's why it's our deepest craving. Because that is our home. That is what we are longing for the most. So I leave you with this. You already have the unconditional love that you're searching for inside of you. It is the God part of you. You are part of that thing. That's why you long for it. You, as you are, in this moment, are loved. I have more information on robdurlich.com, ROBDRLICH. Thank you for watching this video. You can also check me out on Instagram, ROBDRLICH on Instagram. I have a free ebook called Living Unshakable. It is free. Go to my website, go to my Instagram, fill out the little quick form, and it will be sent to you. You can download that ebook, about 15 pages. This is not just a little tiny flyer lead magnet. This is a book, 15 pages, about how you can start living a life that is unshakable. So life doesn't happen to you. Life starts happening for you. You are not shaken by whatever life does that spins around you. You got yourself. You got life. You are living unshakable. Check that out. If this message hit, please subscribe to this channel. I'm going to start producing 1 to 2 videos a week, asking these existential questions and tying them into the things that we're deeply looking for in life, in this 3D world, through our relationships, through our purpose. What is our purpose? How do we build purpose? How do we build in relationships, relating to one another? How to just have freedom and sovereignty in this 3D reality. Follow me for more information. Follow me for more content. Blessings and blessings. And remember, God fucking loves